second layout for this month from the Build-A-Page kits that I put together, as well as 30 days of sketches. So I just showed you the sketch that we're working with today. This is the sketch for day 21. It was designed by Melinda Sheerman, so I will leave all the links down below so you can check her out. Check out the 30 days Facebook page if you're playing along and you're creating layouts. You can go and post them in each day. Post them where you see the photos of the sketch that you've used in those comments, and you can share what you're creating. You can see what all the sketches are for the month. It's just a really fun place to go and find that inspiration. A lot of the people who are creating videos and like playing along or posting on Instagram, they're all posting their layouts under each of the photos and then the links as well. So that's one way that you could find a lot of inspiration and videos and stuff like that. There's also the master playlist, which I will also leave down below. And that is literally just everybody adding their videos to that playlist. So if you want to click on that playlist, you can start with day 1 and just work your way through every video that is being created. So it's a ton of inspiration. Yeah, there's lots and lots of people playing along. Some people are doing all 30 days. Other people just kind of pop in here and there whenever they can. So you're going to get tons of people, lots of different people, and lots of videos to watch. So go and click on that link. Also, everybody who plays along with Build-A-Page is down there too. So Christy and Kristen and Sheila on Instagram and Shannon and Moira, their links are all down below so you can see the pages that they put together from the kits that they built. And I think I think all of us are using the sketches too. So you'll be able to see them in both places. So for me this month, I'm doing things a little bit differently. Normally I build my pages and then I just have them stacked up and I go in the order that I built them. And so, day 1, I do the first page kit that I created. Day 2, I do the second and just work through the pile. And I kind of like that. For me, that's a bit of a challenge in the sense that it kind of forces me to work with what I have right in front of me. I definitely have that kind of like ADHD thing where if something isn't inspiring me, I really struggle to be creative and kind of be interested in wanting to use it. And so I would be the kind of person who would be more inclined to pull out a page kit and go, oh, I'm not feeling it right now, and put it back and pick something else. But I like to go in the order because obviously I've created these, very shortly before I'm actually working with them. And so I haven't completely lost inspiration from having put them together, but it also kind of challenges me to work through that a little bit. It's really good, I think, if you do have ADHD or anything like that, where you have, some impulsivity issues or just that need for a dopamine hit, so you tend to seek like instant gratification. It's kind of good sometimes to force yourself out of that box a little bit, out of that comfort zone, and adult a little and do something that maybe isn't quite motivating you and capturing your attention. So I definitely love putting them together, but we all get that. You pull something out and you're just like, these colors aren't working with me, or the picture isn't working with me, that kind of stuff. And so this really gives me kind of an easy little job of fighting through that by just going in the order that I create the kits. But on months where there is something like 30 days of sketches, I tend to build my kits kind of knowing that that's happening. It's the same with May I Scrap Lift You month. It'll be the same next month with Off the Board, where there's sort of a month-long thing going on and there's some sort of extra thing to tie into the kit. So in this case, it's the sketches. Whoa, I don't know what just happened there with the lights. Sorry about that. But the sketches kind of are an extra element that ties in to what I'm doing this month. And so instead of going in the order of creating the kits, I am kind of looking at the sketches and then picking the kit that works the best with each one. So I didn't create the kit specifically to match a certain layout, a certain sketch. I did have those sketches in mind. I showed them to you in the video where I was putting all of my kits together, just to kind of remind myself that they existed as I was putting them together, but I didn't look back on them or try to specifically pair a kit to a sketch. And so each day I'm looking at the sketch and then kind of going through my kits to pick out the ones that I think is going to work the best. So for today, I thought it was this one. This is a picture of my little guy. He was not feeling very good. It's several years ago. And this is a picture that I had pulled out for my How to Kill a Kit with Style kit for June, which is the not so perfect theme. And so to me, not so perfect is telling some of those stories that are not so perfect. So the days where we're sick, or the days where something didn't work out the way we hoped it would, that kind of stuff. So I have that little picture, and then I have a couple stickers that I got from a sticker sheet that just kind of say things like "Get well soon." And that was pretty much all of the embellishments that I added in. And then I went ahead and pulled out the scraps that I have from my No Limits paper stack collection. So they were just a few pieces that I had cut into most of them, and just had a couple pieces left over. And then there are a few little elements in there that I pulled out, kind of random elements. I don't even know the collections that they're from anymore. They all came out of my Iris container, where I keep a lot of my scrapbook and cards today sampler pack ephemera pieces and little like cut apart pieces that I don't have the full collections to any of it. It's just the random bits that you get in the sampler. And so I have them all in that Iris container. So it's a lot of random stuff that, I was just looking at the right colors or the right shapes or whatever. And so basically I just took all of those scraps and I started to piece them together into a bunch of layers, kind of looking back on the sketch and being cognizant of the fact that the sketch definitely has that horizontal feel to it. But that's really it. What I took from it the most was all of the layering and sort of the positioning of my title. And yeah, that is it. So it came together really, really quickly. There isn't a ton to explain about how I put it all together. I just went with what looked right and felt right, and here you have it. So I actually love how this turned out. It was a lot of fun to put together, and that is it for me. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will be back again tomorrow. So until next time, happy scrapping. Bye. Bye.